Hello students, this is Vijayata, Assistant Professor from Postgraduate Teaching Department of Law, RTM Nagpur University. In this video, we are going to discuss the formation of International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Right. As we have seen in our last video, the Universal Declaration on Human Rights was not legally binding on the states. It only laid down the common standard of achievement for the enjoyment and protection of human rights for all people and for all nations. When the charter was at the drafting stage, it was recommended by various countries to have International Bill of Human Rights, which specifically deals with the particular rights. In order to achieve this, General Assembly forwarded this task to Economic and Social Council. Let's have the look on the formation of Covenant on Human Rights. It was started in 1947. The Commission on Human Rights considered the preliminary draft of an international bill of human rights, and the Commission decided to draft the separate covenant which may be legally binding on the states. This whole bunch of documents was called as International Covenants on Human Rights. For this, working groups were constituted in order to prepare the International Covenant on Human Rights. They prepared the draft covenant and has 27 articles which was divided into 3 parts. In January 1948, the draft covenant was sent to the government, the member states of the UN, for their comments and their observation. Then in the second session of 1948, drafting committee redrafted the draft with all the comments and observations made by the government or the member states of the UN in 1949. Commission completed the draft of the most of the article for the proposed Covenant on Human Rights. Then the draft was presented to the Economic and Social Council. Later, the Council submitted it to General Assembly in 1950. Now take a pause here. During the deliberations, Australia, the Soviet Union, Yugoslavia proposed before the Commission that social, economic and cultural rights should be included in the covenant. But the Commission took the decision that the covenant will include only civil and political rights. However, they are agreed in the future to prepare the separate covenant on economic, social and cultural rights. In 1950, General Assembly recommended to the Commission to prepare the draft on economic, social and cultural rights. First session was held in 1951 and Economic and Social Council began to consider the draft. That time, many states made the number of objections to keep both the categories of right in one component only. At last, the Council decided to make the separate draft for social, economic and cultural right. Earlier, they were not ready for it. On such recommendation, in 1952, General Assembly took decision that there should be separate covenant on economic, social and cultural right. Consequently, the General Assembly directed the Commission to draft two drafts. Commission completed their task in 1954 and submitted its report to the Council. Then Council presented to the General Assembly. Then the General Assembly again referred the draft to its third committee. Now look at here the third committee. Third committee, that is the Social, Humanitarian and Cultural Committee. Now this third committee considered the draft for the long time, nearly 12 years, for the examination. In 1966, they returned the draft to the General Assembly and recommended for its adoption. General Assembly accepted the recommendation and adopted the two covenants in December 1966. Covenant on Civil and Political Rights was adopted by the vote of 106 and Economic, Social and Cultural Right by the vote of 105. Parallelly, they also adopted optional protocol to the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. It was adopted by 66 votes with 38 abstentions. Draft was made open for the signature from 19 December 1966 and provided that the covenant would came into force when it will be ratified by 35 states. Similarly, economic, social and cultural right came into force in 1976. Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and optional protocol to it came into force on 23rd March 1976. In 1989, the General Assembly adopted second optional protocol to the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights with the aim to abolish the death penalty. The second optional protocol came into force on 1991. Thus, the two international covenant and optional protocol along with the UDHR are called as the International Bill of Human Rights. The task of the member states, those who were in the favor of making the International Bill of Human Rights, the task was finally completed, and with the required ratification, they implemented the International Covenant on Human Rights. In the next video, we will be discussing the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Thank you.